Everybody seems to think that you need to spend $300 on a rod and reel combo, but today I'm proving that wrong. I'm gonna be showing you my combo that costs under $150, and we're gonna be doing some fishing with it. Hello and welcome to the channel. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna be showing you my rod and reel combo. It costs less than 150 bucks, and just so you guys know, you can buy all of this stuff at your local Walmart, and if you don't live near a Walmart, you can order it online from there. So starting out, we've got the Ozark Trail OTX 7-foot medium rod. Now this rod is great. It's nice and flexible. It's very durable. I've had this thing for a couple of years now. I let it get rained on. I throw it in the back of my truck. I've stepped on it. I've closed it in my door. It's never broken. I've never had a problem with it. Never cracked. This thing only cost around $35, and it outlasted a rod that I used less that cost me like $80, and it's perfect. It sounds like it wouldn't be very good because it's Ozark Trail, right? Ozark Trail is kind of the Walmart brand. But next up, we've got the Pflueger President spinning reel. Now this spinning reel is great. It's super smooth casting, very durable. I will say I've stepped on this a couple times too. As you can see, that's all bent. That's from me stepping on it, and I just bent it back, and it works fine. I've left it out in the rain just as much. I've trashed this thing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't take very good care of my stuff, but it has lasted a long time, and I've caught some big fish on here. I don't have a whole lot of videos, but I'll put some pictures on the screen. This is usually the pole that my wife uses because she doesn't know how to use a bait caster. But so I'll put some pictures up there for you guys to look at of the pretty big fish that we've got with this one. And for the line on it, I don't have the right line on it right now. I was trying out different ones, so I have the Seagar line on it, and it's not my favorite. I prefer the Tri-Line XL smooth casting. A lot of people don't like that stuff because it's a little bigger, a little more visible for the fish, so they can see it a little better, and sometimes they can get spooked off. But I've actually never had a problem with that. I've never noticed any difference. There's a squirrel over there. I've never noticed any difference from using a thinner, less visible line and using the more visible Tri-Line. So I highly recommend it. It's only about like 10 bucks or so. It's really good. It doesn't tangle. It takes a lot to break it. It does knot super easily, and there's quite a bit on the spool. I usually get around two and a half full spools of it, so I highly recommend it. What makes this fishing setup great is, first of all, it's super durable. Like I said, I've completely not taken good care of this thing. I've reeled in big fish with it. I've gotten snags and just pulled like the devil, and never had any breaks, never had any problems with it. Left it out in the rain. Really, it holds together very well, very well. I've broken many fishing rods, and this one just doesn't seem to break. I've had it for the longest, and I've also used it the most. I've caught hundreds of fish on this thing, and definitely gotten its value out of it, so I'm very pleased with it, and I'll probably catch hundreds more before it finally breaks. Another thing I love about this setup is that you can actually cast it pretty far. It's a very smooth cast, and then you reel it in. It's very smooth to reel in. It doesn't take a lot of force. Like that, reeling and casting and reeling in can get exhausting, but with this one it's really not too bad, and it's also very balanced, and so that helps quite a bit with the casting. And since it's the 7-foot, it's got that little bit of extra range to it, a little bit of extra flick, so you can get it pretty far out there, especially when you get a slightly heavier one on there. Okay, the one of the other things I really like about it is the simplicity of it. It's very simple, very easy to use. There's not a whole lot of different switches and stuff. You know, it's very beginner friendly. You just pop the whatchamacallit up and cast, and then you reel in. The only setting on there is the drag. That's the only thing you have to change, the only thing you even have to think about. It's super easy. Just get to the water, you cast, you reel in, and that's it. It's very nice, especially if you don't have a lot of time. Now, my favorite thing about this setup is that it's very versatile. I've gone trolling with this thing, obviously just regular casting and reeling in. I've taken it in ponds, lakes, rivers, boats, all kinds of different fishing. I've caught bass, I've caught trout, I've caught catfish, all kinds of things. It's very, very versatile. A lot of times people will spend $300–400 on a setup, and then it's their bass setup, and that's all they really catch with it. Or maybe it's because it's more of a, people will spend money on more of a finesse setup, something to finesse your lure, or they'll spend money on a heavier setup. This can do pretty much all of it. Like, you can finesse your lure very easily. You can just take it through the water. Like, this is pretty much the rod and reel that can catch all fish. Like, I've never had a problem with catching a certain type of fish. You can put quite a bit of, you can put heavy line on there. It's a 12-pound line, so you can catch some big ones. You can catch some big ones with it, but you can also catch little ones. I've caught huge fish, and I've caught little babies on it. So yeah, very, very versatile. But my personal opinion is that people, fishers, especially beginners, spend way too much money on this stuff. Fishing is supposed to be fun, and there's, you know, there's competitions and that's fun. You know, obviously going out for a bass competition, that's pretty fun. But the thing is, fishing is about relaxing. Fishing is about, you know, getting away. And so spending a ton of money and stressing yourself out over an expensive fishing setup is really just not worth it. You also don't want to spend your money on a fishing pole and reel that's going to suck, and that you're going to be constantly having to try to fix, and it breaks and you have to get a new one, and it's got all sorts of problems, or you just can't catch fish with it because it's not good. If you're a beginner, there's no need to go out there and dump a whole bunch of money on your fishing setup when you can just spend a little bit. You don't even know if you'll like fishing. You will. I'll tell you right now, you will like it. But this pole is gonna last you a long time. There's really no reason not to get it. There's really no reason to spend so much money on a different one. So, all right, now we're just gonna do an on the water test. Let's see. First of all, let's see how it casts. I don't know if you can see that, but as you can see, it gets pretty far. Like 30 feet, that's just a regular cast. That's not me hucking it. Just a little rooster tail on there. You know, nothing too heavy. I think it's a, I want to say, not even a half ounce, 3/8 ounce. I could be completely wrong, but there's fish jumping right over there, so I'll see if I can get one. Just so you guys know, it's midday. It's like 95 degrees out. So this is a terrible time to try to catch trout, but we're doing it anyway. Oh, there we go. Got a fish on. Already. Just casted a few times. Got a pretty nice cutthroat, just like that. Pretty nice Bonneville cutthroat. He's pretty good for this pond too. I'm pretty happy with him. But yeah, just like that, just a few casts. And right now is not a good time. Not a good time of day to go fishing, but there we go. Just got another one. See, just like that, another little nice little cutthroat. He's pretty too. Seems like they like chilling in these moss beds right here, with it being so hot. This is where I'm gonna fish for a minute. Go on. See that little guy? Cute. Got another one.
Here we go. Got one.
Anyways guys, like I was saying, this rod and reel combo is great, and especially if you're a beginner, it'll really help you get into the sport, and you won't have to break the bank getting a fishing pole. So like the video and hit subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the comments below. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for the next video.